Hello and welcome to Cars at 100, and on today's review I have this 2023 Nissan Altima. This is 2.0 SR front-wheel drive VC turbo. So we're gonna look at this car from the outside, go inside and check out some of the features on the window sticker as well. So let's not waste any more time and let's jump into it. As you can see, this is a very sharp looking SR VC turbo in this white color. Really accentuates all the kind of trim aspects of this car, as well as the blacked out side mirrors. And you have the gunmetal rims here. As you can see, in terms of the design, it is also different. VC turbo gets these kind of unique wheels, and this is how you can distinguish the VC turbo from the other SR 2.5s on the road. And you have the nice badge here up front, SR, as you can see, with the orange inside color, sharp looking lights. They are blacked out and kind of match this blacked out trim on the bottom. Very sporty looking Altima. In terms of these rims, you have 235/40 R19 inch rims all around, wrapped in a Bridgestone Turanza LS 100 tires. We have the camera system here, and as we go around you have mud flaps, which is dealer installed on this particular car, and you have Altima badge here in this very good kind of a same color as the rims, goes together, kind of rounds up the design. If you get these rims and this spec for this Altima, it really goes together well. And you have this spoiler, as you can see, it's quite pronounced spoiler, very nicely integrated to the side of the trunk, not to the top, which is very interesting, to the back of the trunk. And you have this very unique VC turbo, because this car has a unique engine. You have the two exhaust pipes there, real exhaust pipes. You have also CVT transmission on this car that goes together with that turbo engine, and you have a nice design. You have this chrome on the bottom, and you have the option here for the piano black finish trim. Kind of makes this roof floating. If you see from the outside, from exterior, it looks very nice, very unique. It is a very good looking sedan. And now let's check it out on the inside. In order to enter this Altima SR VC turbo, we have this key fob here. As you can see, you have a remote start. Car needs to be locked, and by pressing once, the car will remote start, and it's very convenient. You have a lock, unlock, you have a trunk release button here, and you have a panic button there as well. And you have a brand new Nissan logo there, and you have a physical key inside this by opening this latch there. And we can keep this key fob in our pocket, and we can lock the car with this button, and we can also unlock it with the same button, because there is no sensor behind the door opener handle. And just like this, we will enter this Nissan Altima VC turbo. And you have automatic up and down only for the driver's side window. You have stitching here, you have door handle here, soft touch, and you have stitching here, white and orange. You have this silver trim here as well. Very similar to the 2.5 Altima SR that we reviewed recently. And large entrance. A door seal with the Altima logo would be nice here. Altima SR, as you can see there, as well as the pedals. In terms of the seats, as you can see, you have the nice, very comfortable seats. These are very comfortable seats. Once you sit in them, you'll realize why. They're very plush, and they really give you this level of comfort. You have bolstering here with unique stitching, and you have the perforation with color inside the perforation. Orange color inside the perforation gives a very upscale look. If we jump inside, very nice solid feel on the door. And once again, these seats, wow, They are comfortable seats. One of the best seats that I've sat in, and for this compact small sedan to get these seats, it's a very big deal. In terms of the design, it is very similar to the 2.5 SR that I reviewed recently. You have the same screen here. The only difference is you get Bose sound system, which is optional. You have wireless charger there. You have Type C, USB Type A, and you have a 12-volt power outlet. In terms of the climate control options, you have here automatic climate control options. And we're gonna have the needle sweeps for the speedo and tach. And you have this middle screen there. As you can see, you can control it with these buttons here to go into many different options that the car comes with in terms of the information that is given to the driver. You have the media controls here. You have a nice Nissan logo in the middle here, and you have the adaptive cruise control here, as well as the steering assist. So the car will keep the steering. It will just sometimes ask you to touch the steering wheel for your attention to be given back. And you have the flat bottom steering wheel, as well as some bolstering here. And you have the pedal shifters, which is quite nice. They are not aluminum, they are just, you know, plastic, and very gimmicky, because this car comes with a 1-gear CVT transmission, but it will mimic the automatic transmission with these pedal shifters. If you want to shift yourself, if you want to incline or decline, you know, it is comfortable to use transmission yourself. It'll give you this option. You have this interesting kind of a carbon fiber looking plastic trim here, just like we saw in the premium version of the Altima SR. And you have here the glove box. As you can see, it is quite roomy, quite big, actually bigger than the Pathfinder glove box. Very unique. And you have 2 cup holders here. You have auto hold now with the automatic parking brake. Even on the premium car that we reviewed recently in 2.5 SR did not have the auto hold, so I guess you have to option this car fully to get these options. And you also have here middle storage. As you can see, still does not have USB connections there. In terms of the design, you still have the two-tone color. You have a lighter interior up top and darker on the bottom. You have a sunroof here as well that you can open. You have some vanity lights here, and I don't believe this rear view mirror is auto dimming. Wow, this is surprising to me. Interesting. In terms of the window sticker, I have the window sticker here, so you can check it in more detail by pausing the video at any second. And you have there, as you can see, 236 horsepower, 267 pound-feet of torque, Xtronic CVT sport suspension with 2.0 liter variable compression turbo inline 4 engine. And as you can see here, you have $36,830 in this review. 29 mile per gallon combined, 25 in the city, 34 on the highway. Final assembly point is USA. And now let's check out the back seats. In terms of the back seats, there is no keyless entry and nice door cards here. You don't have any stitching on the sides here except that on the bottom of the door cards. This is hard plastic now instead of soft touch that is up front. You have a bottle holder here, and you have speakers there as well. And if we jump inside and close the door, it's quite roomy here. As you can see, I have plenty of legroom here. You have 2 vents here. You have Type C, Type A, USB, and you have a pocket here behind front passenger only. In terms of the middle cup holders, you have 2 cup holders here, and this is also as a handrest. In terms of the headroom, not really touching, no. 6 feet tall, 6'1", I think would be almost touching, but otherwise it is quite roomy. And these seats are also very comfortable on the back seats as well. Let's check out the trunk space. In terms of the trunk space, and as you can see here, It's a very large trunk space in this Altima. And you have a spare tire all the way in the bottom there as well. As you can see, you have some jack. It's quite large trunk. Let's see what's under the hood. Hope you enjoyed today's review of this 2023 Nissan Altima SR 2.0 VC Turbo front wheel drive. If you have any questions about this or any other car, please leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Also, if you have any questions in terms of leasing or financing this or any other car, inquire into the company behind me. I'll also include the information in the description box as well. So if you have any questions, you can inquire there. And I'll see you next time. Stay loving cars.